This is Fix It with Fran, where I talk about all things faith, family, food, and fun. Coming at you this week with a book suggestion that I think involves fun and family for us. This is Every Little Thing, based on the song Three Little Birds by Bob Marley, that was adapted by Cedella Marley and illustrated by Vanessa Brantley Newton. Now, as you notice here, I have 2 copies of this book. This is a book that was on our baby registry, and I think we either got another one that was as a gift or that is in Monica's library, either way. And I was excited about it because I had been reading to Monica while I was pregnant. I knew that I wanted to incorporate lots of music and activities. And if you've seen Monica at all on this channel, you know she is a very dance-loving, music-loving little girl and has been that way since she was younger. So I don't know if that's from all the reading or everything that was just kind of musically inclined. But the book I love, as always, I tell y'all about illustrations and things. I love the detail in the illustrations in this book. Like down to this newspaper here is actually like with newspaper print. The mail here is like a handwritten letter that's making the mailbox. Just the levels of colors and patterns in the mom's skirt, down to everything. So there are all these little subtle things that you can sit and talk with your child about, and you'll look throughout the book. Yes, this book is based on the song Three Little Birds, and you'll see the 3 little birds throughout the illustrations going forward in the text. So I thought that was super cool. And what else? I love too that if you do want to sing along with your child or have a sing-songy kind of moment, you can do that with this book. And there's so much to look at and talk to with them when you're looking at this text. So if you're a parent who's working on learning different things like colors, patterns, different textures and things like that with your child, you can do a lot of activity with this book. So again, it's always great to have a story where you can read through and just kind of have a good storyline and not have to do too much if you're doing this as a bedtime story. But it's also fun to have this during the day if you're interacting with your child and you want to talk to them about playing and friendships and up and down and high and low. And these illustrations have so much depth to them that you can talk about a lot of different things. You could ask, what color sneakers is everybody wearing? Does anybody have on sandals or flip-flops? So this starting in the child, because I started reading this to Monica when she was an infant, and we still read this now that she's almost 3, and probably will continue reading it for a few years, I think. Let's look at the back here. I always talk to you about the copyright information. So this would have normally been $7.99 US retail price, $5.99 in the UK. You can pick this up or look for this on chroniclekids.com. I do believe I also saw this on amazon.com whenever I made my baby registry. And I'm not seeing the other details for the book as far as like the publishing date and copyright and all that, but maybe sometimes they have it inside the back cover. So let's look. Yep, here we go. So this was first published in 2015. It was originally published in hardcover in 2012. No, the board book, I'm sorry, y'all, was published in 2015. So the original hardcover book was 2012. Again, given that information, the Library of Congress catalog number and all that good stuff. It's always good to know and look for that because let's say you're out and you're buying different editions and you're trying to decide if you want to have one. It's just like, a keepsake or like one that your child doesn't use as a classic, maybe even a collector's item. You sometimes want to make sure that you're getting an original versus a reproduction or a reprint. Things like that matter, especially when it comes to the value of a book like that. You don't want to overpay for a reprint or a re-release instead of an original copy. When you get into the library world of really nerdy stuff, you'll start to learn of how some books are considered collector's items because they're one of the few limited original prints or manuscripts of a certain text. But that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. Just wanted to look through this and let y'all see some of the pages. Again, not reading it to y'all for any kind of copyright issues, but it's a beautiful book. Even here, if you're someone who wants to cook with your child, it covers a lot of different topics. If you know the song, it kind of literally goes through the whole song. And I just have it as a beautiful book in Monica's collection that has grown with her. And as she continues to grow, we continue to interact with it in different ways. So just wanted to share that with y'all. If you were looking for a book, especially a book to play a little bit more and sing along with your kids, this is a great one to have. Again, this is Every Little Thing, based on the song Three Little Birds by Bob Marley and adapted by Cedella Marley. Thanks so much for watching, y'all. Let me know if there are books that y'all want me to look into for next time, and I will. This back cover says, "Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is going to be all right." Bob Marley's music is known all over the world for its powerful message of love, peace, and harmony. Every family will relate to the universal story of one boy who won't let anything get him down, especially with the help and encouragement from his family, friends, and 3 very special little birds. So, if you like this, want to know more about it, definitely check it out. I will put the links down below to find it on Amazon and Target, maybe, if I can find that. As always, thanks for watching, y'all, and tune in next week. I will be back with another book selection. Bye.